So good morning, good evening, let's start that again. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. This is JP. Welcome to John Paul Music UK. And this is the Midweek Live Loop. The Midweek Live Loop. It's the mid of the week. How we doing? All okay? Piers, I hear you. I see you. Don't worry. Tainted High, 35. Hi. Hope you're all well. Sunny Yorkshire, of course. All good. So I care to pose a link to the iPad mount. The iPad mount is it's made by a company. There's a company who makes it. Do you know there is a YouTuber which is called Sarah Dici? Rhymes with peachy, apparently. She has partnered with some people. It's not Tech21. Who is it? And they do the iPad stand, which actually it's this full plate thing, but putting it really, really low on this second tier makes it look like it's floating, which is really good. So yeah, I'll send you the link, dude, later on. I'll find it for you. And they also do the phone as well, so they've done the phone stand as well, so I just got both because it's cool. They even do a headphone stand, and guess what? It's over here. So I've got the whole set. Anyway, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Midweek Live Loop. What we do is we just make some tunes. We did this yesterday in the afternoon, and then someone turned around and said, why don't you do this in the evening anymore? And I was like, that's a very good point. Let's do it in the evening as well. Couple of things. This live stream is sponsored. It's sponsored by our friends over at DistroKid. That QR code that's just there, that is DistroKid. That basically they're a music distribution company. If I wanted to take that song, whatever that song was, and then release it out to the world, then I can do so with DistroKid, because you just pay one price per year to subscription, and you can release as much music as you want to. And I'm just moving something ever so slightly because I've realised something is pushing on another thing. It's a new desk, but I'm like still getting ideas and used to things and everything else. Thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. And then the other thing as well is, as you can see at the bottom there, if you want to learn how to do all this loop stuff, then there's this ticket at the bottom here, and that is actually saying that there is 20% off all my courses. So if you've got an RC500, RC600, you're in luck. You get 20% off with the code May20. Just go to my website, johnpaulmusic.co.uk, and you can get 20% off there. If you want to learn how to loop, then you can do How to Loop Like a Pro. I actually have two places you can get that from now. So you can get it from johnpaulmusic.co.uk, and then I also have a payhip. So it's payhip.com/John Paul Music UK, and you can get it for 20% off there. The reason I'm doing payhip is because they can do a 6-month payment plan, which is really, really good. So good evening to everyone. Good evening to Peter. Good evening to 35 miles of lead lead, as we learned yesterday. Good evening, Piers, of course. Good evening to Elbert as well. Hello, how are we doing? I hope you're well. We're doing the same thing as we did yesterday. We're going to be doing a couple of live sounds. If you've got questions, by the way, about how I do stuff, or if you've got other questions, we had a great conversation about DistroKid and what was right and what was wrong. A couple of foul truths. Oh no, don't do that. That was really funny. Sorry, just plugging something back in, and then suddenly drama. If anyone's interested, the app I'm playing with right now is the Nerd Synth, but I will be switching synths or switching things around. We'll play a couple of different things as the night goes on. Had a look from yesterday's conversation from the sample, was it Sample Whiz, whatever it's called? Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. I haven't got it yet, but I'll have a look. Don't worry. That sounds quite fun. Is that me? Me and my wife have been watching Dark Matter on Apple TV Plus. My goodness, it's getting good. But also the music in it, and there's a click in between different scenes. That's all I'm going to say. Found the sound quite expendy, looking great designer. Yeah, but they did it on a Kickstarter. That's why I got them. So very, very good, very flexible, and it's all magnetic. So literally. There you go. Just comes off like that. Magnetic. It just clicks back on. Really, really nice. So it's quite nice to put there, and you can put your audio interface on the actual bottom plinth bit, which is really heavy, by the way, which is a good thing because it means it's not going anywhere. Anyway, so the music's really, really like haunting but cool. Really, really like it. Anyway, I'm not going to try and replicate it, but I just wanted to say it's good. go. I found you in the lights. I never touch your soul. It's time to go. I found you in the lights. I never touch your soul because I know I don't mean thing to you, and I don't mean a thing to you. I'm gone into the dark, and when you find your soul is gonna find your light. Na 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 no, na 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 no, and I'm gonna know, and I'm gonna know. And I'm gonna know, 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 and I'm gonna know. It's all going cold in your mind. Now we know the loose and the blind, 'cause everybody says now we know, we know, we know. Everybody know, we know, we know. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. That was dark, wasn't it? That was fun. So there we go. I wonder if the stream is sponsored, and if so, who by? That's a very good question. Should we answer that question? If you're not familiar with what we do here in the Midweek Live Loop, then I make some tunes, and then I delete them. I'm going to delete this right now. gone. So if you want to listen to that tune again, it was made up on the spot. All these tunes are made up on the spot. It's all a big scratch board in my head. This is looping my brain, as it were, and I'm going to pick the best songs over the past couple of months. So we're going to do another album. So we're going to do Depeche Mode, nice. We're going to have a look at basically a couple of different tunes over the past couple of months. We're going to do a part 2, and how I did that, I took a lot of songs just from one live stream, and then we released it as an album. How we did that is we released it through our sponsor. Today's sponsor is DistroKid, the music distribution company. So if you've got music you want to put out there, you can actually distribute it, and you give it to DistroKid, and they push it out to everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Deezer, Tidal, iHeartRadio. I haven't said that one before. Amazon Music. Then there's all the Meta stuff, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube Music, and the list goes on. There's about 150 different places at the moment. So the thing is, you can release as much music as you want to for one price per year. It's normally $22.99, but with the link that's in the description box, it's also that QR code, and that QR code over there, you get 7% off your first annual membership. Thanks very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. I'm going to keep the QR code up there. This is the super chat. You'll notice there's people commenting on Facebook, on YouTube, also on Twitch. Elbro, hi. Join us all. Of course, you can comment, and then you can have conversations with each other with the multi-chat, as it's known, multi-chat. So yeah, that was quite a nice little ditty that I put in there. That last sound, this is the Nerd Synth by Audio Kit Pro, and as Miles, as we go on and on with this, basically. Oh, it's just lovely. That's called Satellite Lead. These synths, I know Pierce is going to say, are you sponsored by Audio Kit Pro? I'm not. I'm not sponsored by them. I just really love their synths. They're really, really good. They work on an iPad, they work on a phone, and they are really powerful, but they actually don't take up a lot of space. I really like them, and you've even got sort of, ARPs and all kinds. And then they tap here to hide this. Okay, good. Excuse me. So there's hundreds of sounds. I've just found one. Sorry for everyone's speakers there. What is that? Who knows? Experimental fish. Apparently, that's what it's called. Fixed pulse triangle black hole reverb. Hold your horses. See, I can just loop that. And now we're onto something, right? So that's the loop right there. Just down, down, down. Just loop a little bit of it. And it gives you ideas. So while that's running around, we could pick a different we could pick a different sound. Maybe I'll keep the same sound. I know this is 122 beats per minute, so let's just make that absolute. Let's play around with the sound. Let's just play with the cutoff. About there, that's quite nice. So what we'll do is, it's going forever. It's crazy. Then we've got this sound. Mario, anyone? Now this one right here is a panning, and it's only panning this one. So that dee should be panning left and right. Hopefully you can hear that. Ooh, Pierce says, genuinely curious. That was genuine curiosity yesterday. Got a few of their synths, so they were great, so just haven't much time to use them while I'm looping. I'm sorry about the princess in the castle. That was fun. Let's do this. Hi. Let's change the format. There we go. Let's have a look at the CHAT. Hope we're doing well, everyone, and it's all good. Good evening. Good evening to you. Good evening, everybody. You found the stand. Good. Oh, lovely. You want to do the stream is sponsored by? Well, we answered that. Depeche Mode, January chorus. That's cool. I'm sorry, but the Princess and the Castle. Yes, absolutely. Definitely hearing the panning. Good. Good. I'm glad you're hearing the panning. That's good. Outrun. Moving towards Outrun racing game. Love that. Love the way that loop pedals are a different piece one in different hands. Absolutely. I mean, go and watch Pierce's stream tomorrow, and you'll see something completely different. I would highly recommend it if you've not seen Pierce's live stream before. Go and watch it. Pierce? What time's your live stream on tomorrow, mate? It's about 8, 9. Is it normally like that? Go and watch Pierce's live stream. It's just fab. No accompaniment other than his own dulcet, amazing tones. In fact, drop a link, dude. If you've already set it as like preset it, drop the link. 8 p.m. UK time. UK time, not GMT. UK time. There's a little in joke from yesterday. Cool. Couldn't get less of what JP's doing here. Ever tried? That's true. However, it's variety and wildly different. I've done, complete love songs. I've done hardcore synth sounds. I've done, what did I start with? Some kind of like dark sort of Blade Runner, Depeche Mode weirdness. Go and watch Pierce Corley's live stream. If you are watching this on the replay, go and watch his on the replay, because by the time you've watched this, it may have already been happening. Or if you're watching it tomorrow, which is Thursday, then you've got 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. GMT. Sorry, 8 p.m. So there we go. Go and have a look. And just see how vastly different it is. And that is a good thing. That is a good thing, because I'm just faffing around, making tunes. Ooh, hello. I did get a question about how all this is connected. I just want to answer that very quick. So the central hub is the 505 Mark II. You could do this with the 600 or anything like that. And there is a USB-C. What? Oh, okay, you guys are chatting. That's fine. There's a USB here, USB-B. And this is USB-B to USB-C going to the iPad, as you can see there. Same cable going in. So B to C. So this can go into here or go out to there, whichever way you look at it. The audio's coming in, and then the audio's coming into here. My microphone is actually going into the 505 Mark II. And then the keyboard is actually being plugged in by MIDI. So traditional 5-pin DIN MIDI. The keyboard is actually controlling this. Now, the thing as well is, if you plug a keyboard in on MIDI channel 1, you'll get the drums of the looper. Pressing the pads right now, because there you go. So the keyboard itself and the iPad are actually on MIDI channel 2. Therefore, they don't interrupt each other. Because if I went all the way down to the bottom, you'll start hearing drum noises. And in the lower half, you'll start hearing drum noises. Pete's wondering what iPad and keyboard MIDI you use. So this is the Arturia Keylab, the 49 Mark II. And then the iPad is the iPad Pro M1. So it's, 3 years old now? 2 to 3 years old. It works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Battery is obviously, battery, and that's the way it is. But it's perfectly capable of running all this stuff. This is if you want to see the review on this, on the Mark II, I've done a review on the Mark II. If the Mark II is not your thing, have a look at the Keylab Essentials 49, which I was very graciously gifted to by Arturia, which is a fantastic keyboard at a lower price. It's an entry-level one. So that is very, very, very good. Pierce uses Loopy Pro predominantly, and I use Loopy Pro. Of course, I've got an entire playlist about it. And users, are you now doing your Bluetoothy pedal thingy, Pierce? This has turned into the JP and Pierce show, but as it was last time, that was good. That was a good afternoon. That. So the loop pedal is in the MIDI through to the USB-C. Correct, absolutely, on channel 2. But my pads here are on channel 1. Hence the... There we go. There's my belly pressing a keyboard. Sorry. Right, so I'm going to find something else. Oh, I haven't deleted this. Let's delete it. There we go. That's quite nice. After you've had a little bit of blur. That gives me an idea. Thank you, JP. What idea is that? You've got 16 channels on BIDI. You always have had. So therefore, you've got 16 roads to send signals through. Think of it that way. So if road 1 is blocked, use road 2. There we go. This chair isn't comfy. I haven't got a cushion up here. Oh well, I can change the chair though. I originally have my kneeling chair, but I'm using a different stool today just to be a bit lower to play the keyboard. But I've actually found that it's not that comfy. And if I'm going to be here for another hour and 50 minutes, I'm going to have to change it. So I'm going to play some. I'm going to put something in, and then I'm going to change my chair mid song. I want to know what your idea is. Put it in the chat. I'm looking up here because this is where my chat is up here. I know you're here. Hello. Hi. Yeah, no. Oh, move the mic. So that was different. Yes. Yes. 1 second. We're moving things. Ooh. That's quite a nice sound, by the way. Nice pad there. If you can still hear me. Move you that way. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. That's better. Hi. Nice. Yeah. I like my kneeling chair. I'm kind of used to it now. What I need is on the kneeling chair, I need like the sustain pedal sort of on the back bit because my feet are kind of like the other way around, right? So, yeah, I need the sustain sort of like on the back bit, and I'm going to glue it to there so I can just press it like this, without having to put my foot out and then being further back and then not rocking properly. But yeah, I like a kneeling chair. It's cool. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. This is GP. Welcome to Jump on Music UK. We are just under an hour in. This is the Midweek Live Loop. The Midweek Live Loop is where we just make some tunes up. Now, we did it yesterday, and then I thought, well, got asked, can we do it? Why aren't you doing the evening stuff anymore? It's a very good question. I normally do it on Tuesday evening. I thought, well, no, let's do the Midweek Live Loop on an evening time. Everyone smash the like button. Smash the like button right now, wherever you are, and that will get more people in because the algorithm will then send it out to the stratosphere and all that jazz. Have I erased that? I've erased it. It's gone. There we go. Yeah, it's gone. Send it out to the stratosphere and then get more people in, and we'll have a good old chat. Speaking of chats, this is the multi-chat over here. So this multi-chat over here is where you can all chat to yourselves, and you can chat to me too. So we're live streaming on YouTube, of course, Facebook page, on X, and also on Twitter and LinkedIn, if LinkedIn is still liking me, because LinkedIn was a bit of a problem. But hi everyone on those different places and performances places and everything else places. Whoa, that was big. I didn't mean to do that. And yes, this live stream is sponsored. It's sponsored by our friends over at DistroKid. And yes, I am faffing around with the cameras. I'm sorry. This QR code right here will give you 7% off your first annual membership with DistroKid if you want to distribute music and put it out to lots of different places. And yes, I am talking fast, but that's how we do things around here. So I don't know what's going on. So basically this is the QR code. Thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. They sponsor the channel, which is fantastico, and gives me the opportunity to do what we do here. If you want to support the channel even more, then just like the live stream. All I'm asking is just the thumbs up. That's all we want, and that'll basically get people more in. Obviously, thank you very much to DistroKid. If you want to check them out, if you want to release some music for 2024 and 2025, because we're pretty much halfway through the year, almost, sort of. And then basically you can do that, absolutely. Is it unlimited releases on DistroKid? Yes. Unlimited. You can have up to 35 songs per album. You can have unlimited. You could release your album. You could release the live album. You could release the acoustic album. You could release the live stream of the album. You could release a single, every single of the album. You could, absolutely. It's completely unlimited in that respect. Plus, there's a couple of extra things you can do as well. So you can do things like release covers, and we can get the Not me, no, DistroKid can get the license for it to help you out with that, which is quite good. And then there's lots of different really cool things you can do. So once you've actually made a release or you've uploaded a release, you instantly get what's called a hyperfollow page. So let's say I'm listening to all my music on Apple Music. You listen to music on Amazon Music and Spotify. I'm not going to try and convince you to move over to a different streaming service. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the right link. So a hyperfollow page is just a link, and it takes that person, the person you want listening to your music, to that link, and they can choose which streaming service they listen to your stuff on, which is really, really cool. So if you go, here's my new single, you just give them the link. And then that way, they can choose what they listen to it on. Obviously, it takes time for this to be on all the different streaming sites. So obviously, give it a month. That's what I normally say. Give it a month minimum to make sure that obviously all the streaming sites are there, and before the release date, that's always good to do. And then there's a couple of different add-ons you can do. So you can do a store maximizer and all this kind of jazz. One thing that's free, which is really good, is they have a thing called promo cards and promo videos. Promo cards are free, and they're awesome because they're 9x16 portrait for the old socials, which is really, really useful. And then you can use your music in the socials, and you're promoting your own music while using your own music, and you get paid. So thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. The other thing as well is, at the bottom here, you'll see that there is a May Bank Holiday / Memorial Day sale. I'm so sorry. Memorial Day sale. 20% off all our courses. So How to Loop Like a Pro, the RC500 course, and the RC600 course. So if you're interested in looping, you've never done looping before, there is also another code. It's going to save you 20p more, which is Loop Like a Pro. So it's normally $149. We worked this out yesterday with my wonderful calculator skills. With the code Loop Like a Pro, you'll get $30 off. Now you can pay for it monthly if you want to. You don't have to pay for it all up in one go, and you'll get $30 off. If you use the May 20 code, it goes to $119 and 20 pence. Sorry, $119 and 20 cents. So if you want to save 20 cents, then the other thing as well is that code Loop Like a Pro. I've had it on there for quite a while. That is going at the end of this month. Okay, and then of course the May 21 is going on we worked this out as well. Midnight on Monday, Sunday night in UK time. It is there. Offer expires midnight Sunday, June 24th. So on 1 minute past on the Monday, it's gone. It's as simple as that. It's on an auto thing. I can't stop it. It's just going to stop. Okay. I can't stop it. It's just going to stop. You know what I mean? So if you want to have a look at Loop Like a Pro, obviously, that's going to go at the end of the month, which is, when is the actual end of the month? Is it Saturday? Yeah, you've only got a couple of days left. So if you want to have a look at that, go and have a look at it. The other ones, obviously, the RC500 course is normally $97, and the RC600 course is $197. And you can put the word subscriber into both and get 5% off. However, you can put May 20 in the checkout and get 20% off. So thank you very much for those who've already got the courses and had lots of positive feedback, which is really nice. And yeah, just obviously by buying a course, you don't have to, of course, you don't, if they don't interest you, but if they do and you buy the course, of course, you're directly supporting me. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it means we get to carry on doing this channel, which is great. And the future is to do this channel all the time. But we know we're still bouncing between this channel and the day job, as it were. So obviously, if you want to support me a bit more, you can do. And there we go. Just all I'm asking, something completely for free. Just give this a thumbs up. That's all I'm asking. Right then. I'm sure there was a question then I just missed, or were you guys just chatting? That was it. Yes. Is the RC600 class compliant through? And are you asking Miles? All right. Miles is missing 3 miles. Yes, it is. It's class compliant, both in generic and in vendor mode. Vendor mode gives you 8 in, 8 out, and then generic is 2 in, 2 out. But it is still class compliant. Absolutely. So it's all good. Do you want to tune? Let's do that. There we go. You don't want to see my face. Shall I stay with the same app, or shall I change the app? You decide while I go like this. Change the app or stay with the app. Put either change or stay in. Tune. Oh, that tune. So we're currently using the Nerd Synth by AudioKit Pro. This indecision's killing me. Now, I haven't done it, but one thing I can do, I'm just going to move back a tiny little bit. One thing I can do is these faders and dials here at the top, I can actually map them to, you know, this. So there we go. Well, as neither of you, none of you, there's a few people here. As you're not choosing, I'm going to choose for you. I'm staying. And we're going to use this. I don't know what it is. We're not using that. Wow. That's really weird. 1 major sevenths. Okay, cool. Wasn't meant to be a flan, but it ended up. No, it doesn't. There we go. And hits the mic for good measure. Yeah, no, this is not using OS bot. I'm going to go through these bits right now. So if I just do one thing, oh, look, it's the DistroKid Gremlin. That's not what I was going to do. I was going to do this. Right, so these track effects, I'm going to leave this track open for a second. I've got input effects and track effects, so let's move up a little bit. So here we've got input effects, and the camera's just struggling a little bit to focus. I'm sorry about that. Stop thinking you're trying to focus on a face and do global. There we go. Yeah, so that's better. So these are my input effects. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is an LFO. And you know this one very well because this is just the G to B. It's at the balance. Obviously, I'm changing right here. It's mode 2 G to B, and it works really well with vocals. I think personally. So. That's 100%. 100%, and then we go back to obviously 0%, and we can move in between. If you want a little bit of stuff, it's quite nice. It rumbles in my head. This one is the radio effect, and we've got lots of different ones. It's quite distorted and blah and broken, and then this one's like AM radio, and you can move across and move around, which is quite cool. And then this one is the Hall effect. Now the Hall is set to 4.2. 4.6 seconds, and then all we're doing right now is we're changing the E level, the effect level. It's still 4.2 even if it's down here at 30%. But then if we bring it up to 100, So yeah, so that's that one. And then basically, if I move this down now and across, there we go. These are the track effects. Now, in order for the track effects to work, they only work on tracks. They don't work on the inputs. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. So I've got to have a track playing. So let me find something that I did. In fact, no, what I'll do is I'll erase the track. Let me just put something down real simple. Now I'm using input effects to do this, okay? So now, to create that beat, I've used all 4 of the input effects, and I've just not shown you it. That was really clever. Anyway, track effects. So this one only affects one track in particular. And this is the step slicer. So this is the one that goes da 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 da. So if I actually do it on track 5, I'll zoom out a little bit. Why don't we zoom out a little bit? Maybe it'll be easier. Right, okay, so, whoa. There we go. If I do that, and then that, there we go. We can move that up a little bit. There we go. Right, you can see the looper now. So, so there you go. I've recorded my vocal and the keyboard into track 5. This one is the step sequencer. I've set it as a step sequencer. It's always on semitones. So as we adjust it, full on cut there. It's nice to have a little bit in. So that's what that is. This one, this one, which is B, only affects this track, which is the pan, which you heard before. This one is weird but fun. So I'll bring these down. This one actually is the transpose. So as we use the dial to transpose. 12 down and 12 up. Ah, it's chipmunks. If you want a real quick getaway, just turn it off. You can bring it back down. And the last one is an LPF, exactly the same as this one. This is an LPF as well. So these are LPFs. This is an LPF for the input. This is an LPF for the track. And this is all the tracks. And if you don't want something affected, you turn the red button off, which is track effects. So effects. So I've turned it off for the beat, but I haven't turned it off for the rest of them. So now, beat's still non-affected, but the harmonies are. I hope you can see that with my hand in the way. I'll do it that way. So what I'll do now is I'll turn the effects back on, and it'll affect the beat as well. And that is pretty much how I do what I do. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps you in small ways. But we'll find out. We'll find out if it helps you. One day I'll manage to configure the tornado slicer, so it sounds good as the boss defense. The tornado I've got as an app on the iPad, and it's like the closest thing you can get to sort of like, you know, the sort of Beardatron, which is quite cool. The OSC bot is really clever. OSC bot, which is on here, and the way the beatboxers do it is incredible. If you want a bit of a sort of, you know, a lesson in amazingness with the Boss RC505 Mark II, go and have a look at Swizz Beats, the Beatbox Championships. The Swizz Beats is the Beatbox Championships. Amazing showcase there. But they use that, and all they're doing is going with the um with the OSC bot, and they've pre-programmed it at home to go and making all these different noises. And you can do it. It's actually it is doable. But you've really got to know what you're doing with it. If I'm completely honest with you, there it is. And there's an Osbot vocoder and there's OSC bot. So if I now turn it on, there it is. La. You can have a saw wave, you can have vintage, you can have detuned, square, or rect. So let's stay with this saw wave, and then what we can do, we set a note, so we're on C2, C. Yeah. Now the way they do it is actually they have theirs at 100%. What they do is they actually then use the sequencer, and then there is a 16-step sequencer on this. So I can turn the sequencer on wherever that is. Where's the sequencer button? Switch on. There we go. And then there's just a lot of C1s at the moment. So if I turn that on, all that's doing is 16 steps of C1. So let me just very quickly change this. So I'm going to make it go to all the different C's. You can change the steps. It doesn't have to be 16. You can have it on different steps. We'll have this one on C4. Let's do that now. And then what we'll do is I'll just have this as a 4-step sequencer so you can hear it. And then let's just turn this on. And all I'm doing is going, and then it's on crotchets, so we'll change this over to something a bit faster. So you can see how that works. It's really, really cool. But you can drive it from any audio source. What's really clever is that is the Obsbot one. You've also got the vocoder one. Dun, 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 dun. And I think you need a keyboard for this, if I'm not mistaken. Vocoder carrier is track 1. Oh yeah, there we go. I can make it my microphone. Let's do that. Yeah. So there's loads of things you can do. It's amazing. It's an amazing piece of kit. But I like to kind of stick it to sort of like things I can control, and I sing stuff in as opposed to just go and then make it do its own thing. So, and of course play these keyboards and stuff. So. Is it me, or is the iPad really loud? I just feel like it's loud. Oh yeah, I was playing with something. By the way, I haven't put it in the review, but I was playing with something today where a review's come out. If you're a YouTube member, you'll see the review today. But it's coming out on Saturday for everyone else. And it's the very first time I've had to put the volume control up to 200 just to get some sound out. It is loud. Okay, it is loud. I've been told it's loud. Let's turn this sucker down because it's really loud. I think it's Nerd. I think Nerd's just got some really loud... We'll go down to 30. I think when I go to the noises, you change the noises and it changes obviously everything about that noise, but the main volume gets changed as well. So it's too low now. There we go. Oh, you're more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Awesome. Oh yeah, that was cool. Amazing. This is the end, my dear. When I know it's come to 10:30, my dear, I feel lost. I feel so lost. I don't know where it comes from. I feel so lost. How we doing? Okay, so yeah, hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. This is JP. Welcome to Jump on Music UK. This is the midweek live loop, and let's delete that track. just playing around. I am now going to change sounds. I just need to get rid of all that stuff. No, that's YouTube. Don't do YouTube. We're on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. Let's find a new thing to play with. Well, let's find an old thing to play with. I'm going to go with this, because this is my favorite of all the AudioKit Pro apps, which is King of Digital. The reason why it's my favorite is because I've now started making favorite noises. Things like, and if you've listened to the live stream or you've watched the live stream, then you would have heard all this kind of stuff. Or this sound. Wow. There's some amazing sound in here. Wom, 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 wom. Do you hear that? See, this is the thing with stringed instruments played on a piano, like a traditional piano. MPE MIDI pianos are amazing for things like that. And you need sort of MP stuff to do that with. But yeah, piano obviously sounds great. These are all my favorites, by the way. We're going through all my favorites. There's not. I don't know why there's 13, but there's 13. You can figure out the song. But there's loads of lovely, lovely noises. Things like this. This is actually called Nerd Lead, but it's actually stop saying actually. It's on King of Digital. Just reminds me of War of the Worlds. Really nice. Yes, 100%. too much bass. Messed the ending up. Never mind. That is actually called Seinfeld Slapper. So Seinfeld Slapper. Funny. Right then. Here comes Johnny singing Morning Glory. Yes, absolutely. So we're playing with this one. Oh, Tina Turner solo. Ooh, I'm going to do that again. You know, you can't remember what you played. Oh well. Oh, what? Anyway. Reminds me of Radiohead. What's this one? No. Anyway. Yes, I do. You know I can be with you. No one knows why I can't see you in my So there we go. And that was fun. Actually, I quite like that one. So I nearly thought, shall I save it? But no, let's delete it quick. Deleted, gone. So if I need to listen to it back again, I'm going to have to watch the replay. Deleted, gone. But that was fun. That was quite nice. Yes, Portishead. Yes, to Portishead. Like Portishead. Good. We're nearly coming up to time. I'd like to thank everyone for joining the live stream. And I'd also like to thank DistroKid for sponsoring the live stream. And if you're watching on the replay, I'd like to thank you as well. And smash that like button. That would be really nice for me because it sends it out to the algorithm and out to more people. That would be really, really good. Tomorrow, at 8 p.m. UK time, Pierce Corley is going to be doing a live stream. And if you want to see someone who uses Loopy Pro, his voice, and nothing else, other than maybe a pedal, go and watch Pierce's channel tomorrow. That'd be fantastic at 8 p.m. UK time, and support everyone that's on a live stream. So if you see all these people chatting, they're probably musicians asking questions. Go and support them. Go and support musicians because a rising tide lifts all ships. It's not a competition. It's one of these things where people, listen to music and then you go and listen to something else. So go and listen to someone else's music. Listen to mine. Listen to someone else's, and we can all have a happy life, and that's all good. So I know that was a bit philosophical for the end of the night, but thank you very much for listening to us. As I say, have a look at the ticker. Of course, you've only got a couple of days left if you want to get any of my courses, including the How to Loop Like a Pro RC600, RC500 course as well. May 20 on johnpaulmusic.co.uk. I normally have something here to bring up, but I haven't got it right here right now. There we go. There we go, and that's there. And then, of course, if you do want to listen to some new music, then go and listen to my latest single, which is called Whiskey Jar. It was written by me and sung by me and Joe McAdam about the Whiskey Jar in Manchester in the UK. Yeah, we'll be back. Will we be back? Will we be back? Let's have a quick look. Yes, we'll be back next week because the week after I'm on holiday. So we'll be back next week. Shall we stick to a later schedule on a Wednesday? I quite like it. It's quite nice. Let me know in the comment section below which song. In fact, I've got a question for everyone before we leave. And if you're watching on the replay, in fact, people who are on the live stream, you can put it in now if you want to. That last song needs a title. So I'm really tempted to actually go and grab that for the next Looping My Brain album. Give that song a title. The last song you just heard, and if you haven't heard it, wind back on the live stream, on the replay, have a listen, and let's give it a title. There we go. There's your little challenge. Have a great week, everyone. We will see you next week. The video, the latest video is going to be out on Saturday, but if you like Tainted up here, where is he? There. Tainted is a member, a YouTube member, and actually Tainted can go and watch the latest video right now that's come out. About a certain guitar that's over there. Yeah, go and have a look. And if you want to join the membership, please do so. You're supporting me directly by doing that. And I'm going to shut up now and go. And thank you very much for joining the live stream. If you missed most of it, then you can go and watch this on the replay afterwards. Have a wonderful week and weekend. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
it's all out of time.